Hi all, so today I'm going to make mixed dal, which is 1 cup of red lentils and 1 cup of this Chana dal. So I've soaked the 1 cup of red lentils in cold water. I'm going to let that soak for about 15 to 30 minutes. Chana dal takes longer to cook, so I've already put that on to boil. That's been boiling for the last 30 minutes. That's 1 cup of chana dal in some water on the boil with a teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to let that boil for 1 hour. Okay, so in the pan I have added 2 tablespoons of oil. And I'm now going to add, this is about 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Okay, so I've added the 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, and now I'm going to add the garlic and ginger cubes, and these are the ones I use. It's 2 cubes of these, which you can buy from the frozen section. So I'm going to wait now for the garlic and ginger cubes to start to melt. It's on a high heat at the moment. I have 2 chopped onions, 2 medium-sized onions that are chopped, which I'm going to throw, which I'll put into the garlic and ginger once they have melted. Okay, so now the garlic and ginger is melted, I'm going to add the onions. So I'm going to wait for the onions now to go slightly brown. So I'm going to put the lid on now for about 10 minutes and then come back and check. And this is optional. I have chopped 3 green chilies and I've just cut them long ways, and I'm going to add this in now as well. Okay, so the onions have gone golden brown, you can see. I've also drained the water from the chana dal. As you can see, now they're partly cooked. So I'll be adding this now with the onions. So I've added the chana dal with the onions, and now I'm going to add the split red lentils. Right, so I've added both the dals now to the onions, and now what I'm going to do is add 2 cups of hot boiling water. 1, 2. Okay. And it's still on high heat, so I'm going to wait for it to boil now. So whilst I'm waiting for it to boil, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of this Kashmiri masala, and 1 teaspoon of haldi. Okay, and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to mix it. And now I'm just going to let it carry and boil. I'm going to let it boil now, and once it's boiled I will let it simmer. And so let it boil, and then I'll let it simmer for about 15 minutes. So I've added a handful of kasuri methi as well, as you can see there. So in a separate pan, I'm going to add a little bit of oil, so about 1 tablespoon of oil. I have 1 chopped onion here and 3 small plum tomatoes. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fry these onions with the tomatoes. I want these onions to go as dark brown as possible. So I'm just going to keep mixing it until they go dark brown. That's all I'm going to do. So as you can see, I've fried the onions now with the tomatoes, and I added 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. That is also optional. Now I'm going to add this into the dal. You can see I've added it to the dal now, and now I'm just going to give it a mix. So the dal now is simmering. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's actually just simmering now on a very low heat. I'm just going to let it simmer now. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of garam masala and a teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, and I'm going to add, this is frozen coriander, so I'm going to add just a handful of frozen coriander. That's it. Give it a mix. That's it. I'm going to put the lid on now, and I'm going to leave it for it to simmer on a very low heat for it's still got a bit of water in it, so I want it to simmer, so I'm going to say 15 minutes and then that's okay. Let's have a look now. Oh wow, it smells really nice, guys. It smells really nice, and that's what it looks like. So yeah, that's it, it's done. Please let me know how you get on. Please subscribe if you like me to give you some more recipes, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Thank you. Bye.